Here's the Beast. He had 40 points in the win against Chicago.
Don't forget, he also tallied 4 blocks, so he was a factor in a lot of different ways.
And here's Batum. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Watson gets a screen from Morales. And the layup's good off the glass. The Beasts got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Portland. Portland did have their problems, as you said, Clark, against the West. A big part of it was late in the season. They were beat up and lost their last 13 games of the year. Steve, mostly those losses coming to Western teams. Well,
that was a big slide for them. And, they probably made their 18-34 mark in the conference seem probably a little worse than it should have. But look, they were out of the playoffs. They lost their edge, and they were playing a lot of young people. I think this is a team that has a chance to make a big comeback.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Brooks comes in for Draymond Green, and Nedovic is subbed in for Curry. Here's the Beast, covered by Barnes. Watson, the pass to Morales. The dish now to Leonard. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Yeah, this team is on the same page, no question. They're right where they need to be offensively.
And they're hitting their scores with on-time and on-target passes, too. That's fun to watch.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in their last matchup against the Bulls was simply terrific. He had 40 points, and there didn't seem to be much you could do to stop him, shooting efficiently from both the field and the foul line. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance, Clark, here tonight?
I'd say no chance, partner. And that's not a knock against him. It's just that he was so good that night, I don't think he can possibly do it 2 games in a row.
He was Kelloggian. Is that a word? We can use that word, can't we?
It is now.
Oh, look at Steve. He didn't like that, though. Look at him.
Let's just say he was really good.
To the left wing.
Got a lot of tools. It's just a question of, over time, can he develop his all-around game?
No good from Nedovic.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
Lillard misses. Here's the Beast. 8 points for him. To the wing right side. McCollum kicks to Crabbe. Here's Morales. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. Well, as Steve was saying, Clark, they're in the same conference. There's going to be a lot of familiarity there. And who knows, after that, they may see each other in the playoffs, too, if all goes right for them, that is.
Well, that's certainly a possibility, Kevin, but we've got a long way to go before that scenario comes to pass.
That's right.
What a tremendous game for the Beast. He has 11 points and the 1 steal. Don't underestimate how important he's been.
Yeah. McCollum off a pick from Morales. Here's Crabbe. Drills it from outside. Crabbe's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Boy, they're knocking down the long-range shots. A lot of those same shots they missed earlier in the first quarter. They still find themselves down here, but they're starting to make some headway into that deficit.
It's Thompson off the drive, and he converts the layup. Thompson's got 11. And for Mark Jackson, there had been some questions. He had never spent time as a coach, even as an assistant, and he just finished signing an extension through the 2014-15 season. I guess the throwdown.
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up. Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? Man, oh, man.
Oh, man, does he ever.
Watson with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Morales. That's good. The Beasts got 15 points.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing. And they can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hang on to it.
And that's probably what they're going to do here.
Thompson dishes to Curry. Can he keep it going? They get it again. Here's O'Neal. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. So it's Portland now. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. On the floor for Portland. Filling out the wings, it's Matthews and Batum. Myers-Leonard is out there with the Beast, and it's Crabbe in at the point.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Well, he gives them a terrific option whenever they've got the ball because he's mastered a lot of the moves that you need to be a premier scorer down in the low block.
And Steve, very few players have his finishing ability. We see him get a lot of and ones because even if he draws hard contact, he is able to play through that and typically score.
First free throw is good.
100% free throw shooting this half, guys.
Efficiency is so crucial when you're trying to overcome a deficit, Steve.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. McCollum's checked in. Trailblazers trail by 8. Well, as Clark was talking about when referring to the Blazers, the bench scoring was a big problem for him as they didn't have anyone really outside the starting five that Steve could be counted on for 7 points or more a game.
Yeah, look, the NBA game is 48 minutes long. It's tough to survive for those full 4 quarters when you have no offensive punch off the bench. But I think this offseason they added a lot of firepower, a lot of scoring in reserve, and we'll see if that makes a difference for this team this year.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Morales.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
For Portland, they won their last contest, that game against the Bulls.
That was a heck of a performance for them offensively. There were some stretches there where it just seemed like everything was falling for them.
And it wasn't by accident they shot it that well. Their ball movement was excellent. That was the key to me.
Yeah, he's been the key cog in their offense with the way he shot the ball.
His percentage today, beyond impressive. Certainly not his fault the score is what it is.
And for David Lee last season, the second All-Star appearance in his career, one with the New York Knicks, and last year as a Warrior. The first All-Star appearance for a Golden State Warrior, Steve, and hard to believe, in 16 years.
That's a long time, but it's been a pretty big dry spell for that franchise. But, you know, you talk about Lee, he led the league last year in double-doubles, had 56 of them during the season. So, you know, is he elite? I don't know if he's elite, but he's a borderline All-Star, made it last year. But one of the top, let's say, 5-6 power forwards in the game.
That's high praise.
Yeah.
Thompson with it, and Batum picks him up defensively. 4 on the clock. No good from Lee. Trailblazers trail by 16. Wesley Matthews on the wing. Kicks it out to Lillard. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, he's a spot-up shooter, one of the best. One of those guys who, if you give him an inch, I mean, that's all it takes. He will let it fly and frequently knock down that shot.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Lillard gets the screen from Morales. Lillard, the pass to Morales. Kicks it out to Lillard. Lets the 3 fly. And another 3 for Portland.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
O'Neal comes with the double team. Morales the pass to Aldridge. Count that one.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
Curry's got 30 points.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Here's Morales, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that. Trailblazers trailed by 19. Pass to Aldridge. And the pass to Morales. 6 on the shot clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Batum and Portland again with the bucket.
They're shooting it quite well now. Again, function of shot selection, ball movement. Guys are in rhythm, confident, free-flowing, and they're knocking down their shot.
To the wing on the left. Now the dish to McCollum. Nailed from three-point land.
Boy, they have been terrific from beyond the arc here in the second half. You look at the percentages, good numbers.
Just what the pharmacist prescribed. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they keep it up.
Warriors leading by 13. Outside Curry. The shot is off. Now Portland takes it the other way. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's the Beast. Back to Batum. Pass to Morales. 6 to shoot. And that one's good. The Beast's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes them change plans.
Here's the Beast, covered by Lee. Here's Morales. Soft touch off the glass. The Beast's got 8 points in the quarter.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Here's Curry, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Trailblazers trail by 13. Passes it to Morales. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
He is shredding a defense that has been, let's just say, less than outstanding today.
Curry attacking. Dishes it to O'Neal. And it's sent back by Lopez.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Lillard the pass to Morales. 1:36 left to play in the final quarter. Lopez with the bucket.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
And Thompson kicks to Iguodala. He dishes it to O'Neal. Lopez with the steal.
And they've got to score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste at all.
Connects! And now they trail by just 4.
Perfectly done at the stripe there, and that brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Here's Morales. Nails it! Lillard with it. The tray. No good.
He's been the guy on the boards today, no question.
Steve, you're all over it. I mean, his numbers back it up. He's been working extremely hard out there.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.